New insight today into an incident that happened a year ago that grabbed the area's attention. The shooting inside a popular North Hills restaurant. The gunman, who police say was the chef at Coquette, shot two co-workers, killing one of them before turning the gun on himself.
WRAL investigates Sarah Kruger was at the scene that day getting the exclusive interview with the surviving victim. Now, as we approach the anniversary, she's speaking with the restaurant's owner, sharing his story that you'll only see on WRAL.
January 17th was the day that changed a lot of lives here. First and foremost for the families of the two men who died. It also changed this restaurant. And tonight, the owner is talking about that and the future for the very first time. Inside Coquette, a picture collage and a candle burning in memory of Jonathan Schaefer. 1 year since the shooting. What has that year been like for you?
It's difficulty in sales, staffing, that kind of thing. But ultimately, I mean, Jonathan's family, I was, paid the ultimate price.
Kevin Jennings and his wife own Coquette. The shooting was inside their restaurant before it opened for the day. An employee called and said they needed to come quickly.
So we came up to the officer, and then he wanted us to interact with him, and sort of we explained who we were, and then we ended up showing him tapes from inside the restaurant so they could access them, so they could have the evidence that they needed.
Raleigh police later revealed head chef George Collum shot and killed Jonathan Schaefer and injured Jonathan Aguilar before taking his own life.
So, the bullet is still lodged in my hand here.
Aguilar spoke exclusively with me in the restaurant's parking lot that afternoon.
I imagine you're still processing everything.
It feels like a dream, honestly.
We have been told by the investigative bodies that it didn't have anything to do with work. It didn't have anything to do with Coquette.
Jennings says they had hired Collum only a few months before the shooting.
He was mentally distraught.
Was that clear to you before the shooting?
No. He was a joy. I mean, he came in, he was serious. He was a fabulous chef. He was very well trained.
The restaurant had been doing record business. That all came to a screeching halt, and they had to rebuild.
The kitchen refused to cook his food, so we had to change the entire menu. So all the recipes were thrown in the garbage can, and we started scratch.
Jennings says since the shooting, sales are down 25%. Do you think that's because of the shooting?
I know it is. Absolutely.
I'm sure it would be easier for you if people would just move on, forget about this. That's probably what you want. To that end, why did you decide to sit down and talk with me?
There's so much good that I hope that people will be able to overlook and or forget or not be afraid of the past.
Looking ahead, he is hopeful. A new head chef started this month, and North Hills continues to grow. As it has for 16 years, Coquette will be staying right here, knowing from experience they can overcome anything.
The future for Coquette is quite bright.
And I want to mention the young man who died. I tried to get in touch with his family to see if they wanted to share any memories of him for this story. I was not able to do so. As for the surviving victim, the one that I spoke with that day, the owner tells me he is still working here. Sarah Kruger, WRAL News in Raleigh.